Yeah, we switched to these and there's a lot more air in them. Hey. Oh, I'm gonna put some more chairs. There's not enough chairs for everybody.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I can sit.
I can move on the chair.
No, it's okay.
Okay, well, I'm sitting down.
Sit. I'm saying.
Here, I'll come with scissors. I'm not all the way over here. Sure you don't want to sit down?
No, I'm okay.
Okay, cool. Okay. So I know we're like going this direction. Okay, so what's going on?
I don't know. She has an issue with me.
Not with you personally.
Clearly you do. If you've
No,
been
I
acting this way, I haven't done nothing to you. I gave you that patient because I didn't finish it. You usually ask me every day before I leave if I have anything left over. That's all I had left over. I didn't think it was an issue. I told the lady that it could take hours for me to get the email and that I would either call her that day or the next day. It wasn't an issue whether you called her or not.
Is that same one that we were talking about?
Yes.
Because you're talking about the email taking a while. Okay, because like I said, having a deja vu moment. Okay.
So after I gave her the patient, it just seemed like she had an issue with me. I didn't do nothing to her. I wasn't being rude to her or anything. I don't know what the problem is. So after I felt like it was a hostile environment for me because I can't deal with this mentally, I don't do toxic. So I complained. I didn't think it was going to be a big issue. It just wasn't comfortable for me to work in this environment. So I complained. I thought that was going to be the end of it.
Right, then I guess it's not. Do you know what she's talking about?
Yeah, but the brain imaging patient, but my frustration was that she said there was a complaint against me when she knows from the get-go that we don't talk to patients. Not only that, the phones are, I'm not there, I'm just not wandering around, I'm doing other stuff. Dr. Wasinski called me yesterday, brought me all the way to his office to schedule a patient. And my phones are not picked up. There was an issue with the patient for a mammogram. We had to go back and forth. No one was answering the phones until Evelyn got up and answered my phone. So why she cannot answer my phone when I'm not there? We are schedulers. We're here to answer both of her phone calls. She's not here sometimes, and I'm over there doing her work, pain clinic, doing list stuff too, my stuff, authorization. So, I don't understand what's the issue not answering the phone call.
So is there just the two of y'all that are schedulers? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought there were three. Okay.
I never said anybody complained on her. Liz called me when I left. Shortly after, it said that, the manager or the director called and complained on me.
Oh,
I never said I never
Okay.
said anybody complained on her because
Okay.
nobody ever talked to Danny.
Gotcha.
So I never said that. I said that Liz said that somebody called and complained on me.
Gotcha.
That was it. And as far as not answering her phone, I didn't know I was supposed to. This is my first scheduling job. Danny didn't tell me to do that. I don't know. And I do pain.
Established now.
Yes,
So, okay.
I do pain clinic every day. I answer phone calls. I schedule every day. I'm supposed to fax stuff back every day. I do this stuff every single day. No complaints. I get frustrated sometimes because I am doing a lot of this by myself. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining that Danny's not doing this and this and that. I just do it. I suck it up and I go about my day. If she would have just told me, answer my phones and I'm not here, cool. Because when I come back, there's 20 plus missed calls.
Right.
And I don't say nothing about it.
I'm sure y'all get a lot of calls.
So I never said, okay, well, she's not answering my phone. I never thought she was answering my phone. I just thought she was answering her phone. It wasn't an issue. I didn't know I was supposed to answer her phone. All she had to do was say that. Nobody told me to do that. Liz didn't tell me to do that. Danny didn't tell me to do that. Nobody told me to do that. So I didn't do it. So I don't understand why all her animosity is coming at me when I haven't done nothing to her. If she would have taught me this stuff or just told me, I would have did it. It would have never been a problem. I complained because the environment was not a good environment for me mentally, and I'm not going to deal with that. I shouldn't have to do that when I didn't do anything to her. So I don't understand why I don't have an issue with her. Now there's probably an issue because I'm not going to tolerate this disrespect, especially when I've been nothing but nice.
I don't know whatsoever. I'm just telling you what was my issue. You're not answering my phone calls. You want me to, you complain about the pain clinic stuff. Okay, well, you're not here. Most of the time, you're not here throughout the month.
That's not true.
Okay, well,
I know when I'm gone.
You're not here, but okay, I do your stuff. I do pain clinic
You're
stuff.
supposed to do pain clinic every day.
And you don't do my stuff? When patients call, you wait on me. Patients call and ask, for this? How do you schedule this? How do you leave me notes? Why would we make a patient wait to get scheduled? We're
If
talking
if
about
they
their health.
call and ask for Danny, and I ask them what can I do to help them, and they want to talk to Danny, I take
Yeah.
a message. I do it on a sticky
that
note.
makes sense.
I'm not going to remember. I'm not gonna Teams her. I'm just gonna write it down on a sticky note and I'm gonna give it to her. That's it. What's the problem with that? I've been doing this entire time. It was never an issue with the sticky note. I just write the message down and I give it to her. I put it on her desk.
No, but I had said about communication that I needed everything through verbally or through Teams. Not through sticky notes. I don't want
I mean,
sticky notes.
you can use a sticky note. I'm doing a lot of stuff throughout the whole day,
I could even lose the sticky
and
note.
I can lose it. So how we're gonna call the
So,
patient?
so are their jobs the same?
Yeah,
Cause I thought she was your backup, to be honest.
she is my backup.
Okay, so there's some things that she helps you, I'm
Oh,
trying to
no,
figure out.
I'm sorry. Their job is not the same. She does pre-authorizations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because from listening to them, it sounds like their jobs, do you feel like, it sounds like to me that their jobs are the same.
I mean,
I'm just being honest, since
they're
two
both as far as
outsiders, it makes
scheduling,
it,
yeah.
so if they're not the same, but us, it sounds like they are.
Yeah, they're the same, but she just does authorizations, approvals for whatever doctor sends over for echoes or, I mean, there's a little bit more to Danny. She does more.
So what does the difference in Bree's doing then?
I don't do prior authorizations,
So what does she do then?
scheduling.
Scheduling.
Okay, but then they just said that they need to do each other's work, is what I heard.
Yeah, cause they're both schedulers.
You know what I'm saying? I was being honest, I'd be confused too.
They're both schedulers, so they're both scheduled. Danny does the pre-authorizations, cause after Bree leaves,
Yeah.
Bree comes in at 6:30, which
Right.
I accepted that.
Right.
And the goal is for that because she don't call patients between 6, 7, and 8.
I would hope not, yeah.
So that's why she does the pain clinic, cause
Right.
all of that's through email.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the only difference. Now, everything else, both of them, they have a centralized number for scheduling.
Mhm.
Both of them get the calls. Now, if the phone call gets directly sent to Danny or to Bree, it's because someone is manually transferring those calls to them. They're not
Okay.
calling the centralized scheduling number, because whenever they call the centralized scheduling number,
Mhm.
it rings to both of the phones. So both of them are schedulers.
This has been a topic too with Reba before, like which number to call and that.
Yeah, which is the
This is the
central-
source of the thing
But
I've
you
been a
know,
meeting
sometimes
about before.
patients call and I guess like Sheila or
Mhm.
PBX, they transfer them to 3900,
Oh, yeah.
3950, 39.
Yeah, they send us,
Yeah.
we get all kinds of things
Yeah,
too.
so, but I do have a share log where they're supposed to input all the information.
Mhm.
Like whatever status is with the appointment, like pending, we also have a card with the orders in there.
Mhm.
Like we should all be looking at that.
No, I know, I hear that. It just sounds like, okay, I get they're supposed to answer each other's phones. I guess the confusion I would have if it were me was who does what. Cause
Both of
somebody
them are
might just know
schedulers.
Danny
Both of
and
us are
like, oh, I know
schedulers.
Danny, I'm just gonna call her, or I know Bree, I was gonna call her.
But no, but both of them are schedulers, both of them do schedule patients. I mean, I'm not saying Bree don't schedule mammograms or others, cause she does schedule mammograms or
Mhm.
others. The same thing, she does schedule pain clinic whenever Bree's not here. It just needs to be done.
But pre-authorization's her main
It's
focus?
only her, yeah. No, it's not her main focus.
Okay.
I was doing that.
Okay.
That was delegated to her.
Wouldn't that make her more like an, no, I guess it wouldn't be an insurance counselor. It just seems like it wouldn't be scheduler if that's what she's doing.
I mean,
You know what I mean?
everything interacts together. We cannot schedule the patient, we don't have the approval, that's why she obtains approval. And that was thrown to me whenever I was the scheduler.
But Bree doesn't do authorization,
No,
she
and
just
that's
does
because
scheduling. Okay,
she has to be clinical to do that.
right. But when somebody's like, what about one of you are at lunch, you don't go to lunch at the same time, I would imagine, right?
No,
So do you answer each other's phones when the other one's at
Yeah,
lunch?
when she's out, I answer her phone. But when I'm out, I've heard that she doesn't, that the phone's
So we
on
don't
mute.
know that for sure then.
I've heard, and when I go back and I see all the missed calls, there it goes.
and
like
then
all
the same
logs.
thing, like we were mentioning about the mute.
Right,
We can assume.
correct. That's what I'm saying, she has missed calls on hers too. I have 20-some missed calls on my phone right now.
I do too.
And I know they answered all the phones. That's what I mean, that one's not a good one to use. I'm just being honest, that one's like a hard one. You can't really go by that. We just have to like figure this out today, don't you think?
Uh-huh.
like, this is your job, this is yours, and then it crosses over, I guess when y'all aren't there. What do y'all need to make it okay? I know respect, which that could take some time, probably, I'd imagine. And you didn't know to answer the phone, so
I
now
didn't
you do, you didn't know, so. You probably thought she didn't know that, so that can cause resentment, so now you know she didn't know, so she knows now, we all know now.
So what do you ladies think would be the best resolution to help both of you guys?
Yeah, there's only 2 schedulers,
Cause it just sounds
in the
like
whole hospital,
miscommunication.
it does to me too.
Ladies,
It seems like it's always miscommunication, everyone that I
Yeah.
look into, yeah. It's hard, communication's hard. And I know y'all just had a staff meeting earlier today.
I can just communicate with her through Teams, that's it. I don't have to communicate verbally.
See, but that's making this stuff still tense.
It is, 'cause I had
It's
it,
not solving anything.
the same department, and even Twilight got involved, we had to quit doing that, cause it made it so tense for everybody. That's not really effective, and that takes longer, to be honest, than to just say something, then you have to type it all out all the time.
Bree, what do you suggest?
I can't say nothing right now.
Well, Liz, what would you like for them to do to be able to work it out?
Cause we can't
Well,
solve
I
that
would
for
like for them
somebody.
to get along, communicate with each other, and, you know, not through sticky notes and not through teams. Cause at the same time, we work at the same place, and it's gonna affect
They're really
each
close
other.
together,
Yeah.
too.
So you
And-
want them
and-
to like walk over and communicate, or?
I mean, they with each other.
Mhm.
So it's like, even if they're not talking to each other, they're
Mhm.
sending teams, it's not ethical, it's not professional. I mean, what's so hard just communicating with each other verbally, or, I don't know.
Well,
And like-
are
and
there
like-
snide comments made to each other that we don't know about?
Like I told Bree, I was like, do you want me, I could even, I'm not perfect, I'm not a scheduler, Danny's a scheduler since day one, since Epic came through, but I could get someone from Epic. If she feels like she was not trained thoroughly, I could have someone from Epic, you know, to train her. The same thing, we could go over every step again, what we have to do. I mean, like, if we have, like I said, we have to answer the phones no matter what. I don't care if it's only Spanish or English calls. We answer the calls no matter what. If you think it's a Spanish call, you could go get me, Teams me, I need you. You could get Evelyn, you could get Amy, you could get Mary, you could get someone else. And if Danny's busy at that time or not at her desk, the only thing I could do is get a message and relay it to her. That's
If
it.
it's in Spanish, you can't. I can't take a Spanish message.
I'm talking about if it's a Spanish call,
That's all
she
I'm
will
saying.
not get the message.
No,
She
but
will
I'm
reach
sa-
out for help.
Okay.
She will go get me, she will go
Okay.
get Mary,
Okay,
she
'cause
will
I'd be
get.
like, I don't know what they're saying,
Yeah.
Liz.
Yeah.
No español.
Yeah, and that's why whenever we had that translation
Yeah.
phone number call, that will
Yeah.
help all of us, cause there's sometimes that Asian people call or something else, and we have to.
Yeah, there's
figure,
other
you know,
languages besides that, yeah. There. Cause I
It's
do
not-
rounding, I run into all
Yeah.
different languages.
And that's why we had that translation phone line call but now they told us we can't use that. The only thing we could use is the translator, what's that? The voice, yeah.
Yeah.
But imagine how the communication from phone to the voice is gonna work. That's why I was so used to the blue phone or calling the hotline for translation.
Right.
But like I said, it should not stop us from answering or taking a message, because we have other people available.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say I'm 24 hours available, but there's like someone in the front, registration, Letty. We can always get help. It's gonna be really, I'm telling you, they're not gonna be communicating with each other, talking to each other.
Well, it's not gonna be
It's not gonna be
immediate to
professional.
figure this, but just, we just need to try.
Let's just bring you two closer together, just have a little lunch.
Mm-mm.
Oh, Robin. I don't think Bree's at that point yet.
I know.
Yeah, this will take a little bit of time, probably. Because, yeah, we have to communicate. You don't have to like each other, we just have to communicate. We have to be respectful to one another. I guess that's the requirement. No.
Good to me.
So are you willing to, are either one of y'all willing to like squash things? To like move on?
We can move on and continue scheduling patients, but
That'd be
you
good.
can't force me to do something I don't want.
But now she all know to cover each other's phones, because that's a big deal. If you didn't know that, would be, yeah. That could cause tension. I could see that.
You have to move me somewhere else. That's fine.
No.
Let's go home.
We can work this out.
I don't think so.
No?
Mm-mm. I don't think so. I feel like this issue would have been resolved if Liz was, she knew the tension was there. She could have said something.
And I did, Robbie.
Not to me. Not to me. I was in the dark. That's why I complained to you, right? And when I was in the office with Liz and Danny, I feel like they was coming at me. This
You were not
it's like
coming
I
at me
didn't ask you.
whatsoever.
I didn't ask
I'm
you.
telling
I'm
you, we
talking.
did
I'm
not.
talking. I didn't ask you. I let you talk. I let you talk. Don't keep pointing at me, girl. We're not gonna do that because that's mad disrespectful. I'm not gonna put my hands on you because I'm an adult and I'm not gonna go to jail for whooping somebody's ass. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm gonna risk my
No,
job.
come
No,
on.
because you see, like I had to sit in that office and I had to listen to the do, and I'm sitting there trying to be quiet. I'm trying to tell y'all how I feel. I feel like I was being attacked in there because Liz is gonna cover everybody else's ass in there, and I'm trying to be. I was literally the nicest person in there. You can ask. I didn't ask you. Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
You were coming
Can I
at
go?
Liz really bad.
Can I go? Can I go? Can I go? Can I go?
I'm just
Can I
gonna
go?
step out.
Hold on,
I don't
can I
wanna
go?
be in this environment.
Can I go? Because I can't do this. I'm not doing this. I'm not going to stoop down to a low level to meet pigs where they at. I'm not rolling in the mud.
You are
I'm not
low
doing
level.
it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't roll in the mud with pigs. I'm not doing that. I don't roll in the mud with pigs. I don't do that. That's low. That's low. I'm not doing it.
That just
No.
makes it worse.
Nope, I'm not doing it.
Jesus. It's dietary all over again. Okay, God, yeah, that just makes it worse. Okay. Now, what I was trying to say is that when you're in a room, everybody owns something different, they see things different, feel things differently. That was my only point I was trying to make. Nobody has to agree with how the other person's feeling. That's how you feel, that's your feelings. And that's why Liz called me to come down.
Because,
Yeah.
yeah, okay.
So I could try to help.
I don't think you can help. I think the situation has gotten so bad to the point that nobody gonna help. If somebody gonna have to leave, that's what it's gonna be. And they're not gonna get rid of her because she's been here for so long. It's gonna be me. Just like every other person that was in that spot that I was in, they all quit and left. It's gonna have to be the same thing. If everybody's complaining about the environment, what is it? Clearly, it's not the people that's quitting. It's the environment itself. I didn't do no. I wasn't talking. They talk about each other. They disrespect each other. They do this all the time. They talk about patients and everything. I don't say nothing. I don't come here to work to make friends. I literally just have my phone propped up and I watch my little shows and I do my job. That's it. I don't talk to nobody else. I don't complain about nothing. And it's the fact that I came and did my job and that whole issue for no reason. No reason. I did my job that day and it's been an issue since. I have not done nothing to that girl. I came every day and still did my job, even not wanting to be here. Because I don't have to deal with this environment. It's ridiculous. It's not professional. It wasn't professional when everybody else is getting their butts covered and not me. It's not professional when somebody's complaining. Like, I never complained on her. Where is she getting this from? The lies. I never said that. Somebody is going back and saying something that's completely different.
Complaints that it's come to my office. I haven't had any. Zero.
Exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Somebody is going back telling her something completely different. Something is being told.
She doesn't have any complaints either. So something.
And see what,
That's Chris.
I'm sorry,
that's
Bree,
horrible.
but you never, I asked you so many times, is there an issue?
Because I'm thinking we're adults and we're going to resolve it.
And I would
Because
ask,
she started talking to me at some point. She was like,
and I was asking you, is there anything I could do to address it? Because I see the tents back there.
Right. Well, I'm
And
sure you
like I
can.
said, I'm
can
not in
feel it.
micromanage. I'm not out there. I have my meetings in my office.
Mhm.
I'm not all 24/7 out there seeing what they're doing or acting, or if y'all want me to be a micromanage, I could be a micromanage.
I hate my
And it's not gonna be nice.
No, it's not fun at all. I hate
And
it.
I asked Bree. Didn't I ask you, Bree? Didn't I ask you?
Yes.
She
I
tried to
did.
solve it herself, is what she's saying. She didn't want to try not to involve you, so she was hoping they could figure it out on their own.
And the reason the day we met with Robbie, I asked Robbie, do we have to bring Danny here? She said, I think let's leave it like that. Didn't you
Because
say?
sometimes it doesn't work well when somebody's in there. Obviously, like today, it
But
didn't.
it didn't, I seen that it was not getting fixed. That's why I took this upon myself and try to fix it myself between y'all, but it didn't help. And that's the reason I asked Robbie to go down
No,
there.
she's angry.
But I feel like y'all, if she was the issue, talk to her. Don't talk to me. Because when y'all are coming at me in your office, I'm feeling attacked. You're looking at me. You're not looking at her. She didn't train me on a lot of stuff. You keep coming at me about stuff. Look at her. She didn't do what she was supposed to do. This is my first scheduling job. Y'all can look at my resume. I've never done this. I never had to answer nobody else's call.
And I was
She
looking
could.
at you, Bree, because I was talking to you.
Okay, but you need to talk to her. She's the problem. That's what I'm saying. It's everybody keep ignoring the people that's causing the problem, and y'all just letting people get away with stuff until it gets to this point. And then somebody has to leave.
I was looking at you because I was telling you I could help you. I could reach out to Epic. I'm not the perfect scheduler. I could give you the log. I was asking you about the log, and you said, I don't know.
I don't
That's
know.
wherever your attitude came
That's
from.
not an attitude. I literally said I don't know. I have memory loss. Can I go? Thank you.
We're trying to help.
I can't do it. No. I just, I haven't told nobody this, but I was raped twice and sexually assaulted, and I suffer from memory loss, which is why I can't remember a lot of shit. I have depression, bipolar, anxiety, PTSD, and I sit here and I come to work every day when I can. I've had 11 surgeries, and I'm only 26. My last one was just in April. I come to work every day, and I try my freaking best to deal with that. I bought candy out of my pocket. I don't even make a lot here. And I come here and I buy candy for everybody. Everybody that comes back there can have candy. I go out my way and I help patients in the hallway. I don't even know nothing about this hospital. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know where I'm going. But I will literally go out my way to help people. I've been trying nonstop here. I never came to make friends. I've never talked about any of you. Despite what everybody else is saying, I never engaged in any of that. I came to work and I did my job. So yes, I feel some type of way when I have been nothing but nice to everybody. Everybody. And they get to have over-hour lunches, and I have to cut my therapy sessions short and my psychiatrist appointment short so I can make sure that I'm doing my job. Every day, it's exhausting. I cannot deal with this right now. It's too much. Every day I go to the bathroom and I'm crying in the bathroom. There's other stuff that I'm doing that I can't even show y'all and tell y'all. Because I'm just tired.
Sorry, that's all.
I've been nothing but nice to everybody. And it's just so frustrating.
Nice,
So can I go? Can I take a minute outside or something,
Yeah.
please?
Yeah.
Thank you.